Maybe the solution to the problem that I've been having with creation lies in being able to talk. Maybe enjoying talking. I'm not someone who would just talk for fun, you know? Do I really want to bank on my entire creative process being reliant on having discussions and chats and being a public speaker? I can't say that's true. But I do like to think. What I call thinking is more like creative play. I like to explore different angles of different topics and see something new, create a new avenue. I call myself a thought leader on this channel. It sounds kind of conceited when I say it out loud. But the reason I call myself that is because I think. And thinking about YouTube specifically is where I've chosen to direct my mind. At least on my Twitter platform, I built an entire brand over there around being a thought leader. But on this channel, I'm really just exploring different ways to play. Play is something you don't really do as an adult. You know? This channel is pretty much completely been about play. Playing like a child plays. Go to some of my earlier videos. I'm literally drawing in Microsoft Paint. Haven't done that since I was in 2nd grade. I don't remember what it's like to play. For the sake of playing alone. And over the course of the 150 videos I made, I wouldn't say I'm an expert at fun yet. But we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Play as an adult to me has come through thought, I find. And so maybe part of being a public speaker is just thinking out loud. That's what I've done over the course of my last few videos. I just thought, reflected. Even this video is just thinking out loud some more. Is there any other way I want to play on my channel? Nothing that comes to the top of my mind. Play, especially creative play, is a lot more work than I initially thought it would be. If you go check out some of my earliest videos, I literally made a video where I was pronouncing the longest words on the internet. Or at least an article which claimed that they were the longest definitely weren't. I consider ideas like that play. Something original. Something fun. Maybe some upcoming videos I'll make will echo some of that early exploring energy. Where I just do absurd things for the sake of originality. Or maybe I'll just play some browser games. That's kind of the lazy man's approach, huh? It makes me think about the distinction between play and creative play. Or perhaps consumption and creation. Most games and most experiences are things you just consume. Nobody ever thinks to inject their own personal originality into what they do. Although, to be fair to most people, they just play to get away from it all. You know, the grind and the stress of daily life. I found creating to be a lot of active effort, though. Something you need to be invested into. For example, I once played a zombies game where I gave myself a challenge to come up with an idea every round. And I noticed in that moment that the typical zombies experience, the typical gaming experience really, is just hopping into the game and consuming whatever's in front of you passively. Makes me think about Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft myself, not often. But there is a creative mode. I'm not sure how popular it is compared to survival mode, but I'm sure people who play Minecraft know how to have fun through creation. Still thinking about this. Let me know what you think in the comments below.